It's 5 o'clock. What am I gonna make for dinner? Ah! Do you ever find yourself in that predicament? It's time to make dinner. Dinner should be ready. You've got an hour to have dinner ready. You want to get a burger, you want to get, a pizza or whatever. But we're tired of that. How about making something good? How about making something delicious? Today on Stay Home Eat Great, I'm going to show you how to make a garlic herb roasted pork loin. Once you've tasted this, you're going to want to lick your fingers. It's so good. Here you go. I'm Steve Lopez with Stay Home Eat Great. Alright, so first off, you might be asking, what's pork loin? What's pork loin, Steve? Well, this is pork loin. Comes from the pig, of course. You often find these at your grocery club and they're about 3 feet long, Pork loin, it's boneless, easy to cook. One side's a little fatty, one side's a little more dry. You can use some for barbecuing, but right in the middle, this is the secret weapon here that's gonna go excellent in your oven. So today I'm gonna show you what to do with this pork loin. Alright, so on to our ingredients here. I want to point to everything real quick as I'm the only one on the camera right now. We have our pork loin here that we're about to butterfly, and we're about to put our herbs and spices in there. Flat pan or cookie sheet, we're going to put aluminum foil on it. So here we go with our ingredients. We're going to use some sage, and we're going to use parsley and 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, lemon, alright, the zest of 1 lemon, salt, pepper, right here, salt, pepper, and some good old EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. There you go, we're in focus now. Extra virgin olive oil. A couple of tools that you might need here is a good sharp knife, okay? This is a boning knife. It's what's sharp right now, so that's what I'm going to use. As well as this grater here. It's a cheese grater, but I use it to zest as well. And some twine. No, this isn't kite string, but I don't think it'd be a problem. So we're going to use this twine here in order to tie it up. It's going to look really nice. So here we go, on to the first step. So the first step is to get your pan and put it right in your oven. My oven is already at 350, so I'm going to put the pan right in there. There it goes, let it get hot. Next we're going to work on the pork loin. Alright, so better angle here. I'm going to get this pork loin and I'm going to butterfly it. It means I want to open it right up. So we're going to get our sharp knife. There's some fat here if you want. You can, score this a little bit like this. Some of them have a big fat cap, and it's kind of nice once it gets a little bit crunchy. You'll enjoy that later. I'm just gonna do that there since I'm starting on this side. So here we go. I'm gonna butterfly this pork loin. We're coming this way with our sharp knife, right down the middle. It reminds me of filleting a fish. Then you want to open it like a book. Alright, so here we go. Our pork loin is open wide up here. So here we go. We're going to start off with some parsley all in here. This is fresh parsley. Now I rinsed it and I took off the extra, the thick stalks from the bottom. And I'm just going to try to do just a single layer here of parsley. So okay, we have 1 layer here of parsley, and now we're gonna go for our sage. Here's our sage leaves. These sage leaves, they feel pretty cool. They feel like a stuffed animal because they're furry. So we got our minced garlic we're putting in here. I'll put garlic all in. It was just 1 big clove. That's all I'm gonna put. That's all I need. Now salt and pepper over the whole thing. Be generous here. This is the only seasoning that's going on the inside. So I'm using kosher salt and coarse black pepper. Salt and pepper, not too much. So next we want to zest our lemon. So here we go. Just like this, we want to zest the lemon all on top of this. It's going to impart some excellent flavor. telling you, whoever you make this for, man, they're just gonna know, man, she loves me. He loves me. This herb roasted pork loin. It's gonna look like you slaved over it for hours. Maybe you'll get some brownie points. Maybe you'll say, you know what, go bring a cheesecake home because it's a restaurant kind of night. So here we go, I'm almost done. Just get the yellow. You can use the lemon on something else. Now we're gonna get our EVOO and just put it in here very, very nice here. Don't cheat. Don't hold back. Make it nice. You want it to taste amazing, and that's just what's gonna happen. Just an observation, maybe a word of caution for you. Some people find fresh herbs a little on the bitter side, maybe sage and parsley as used in this recipe. If you personally find in the past that fresh herbs are a little on the bitter side, you can easily substitute the sage with a half teaspoon of powdered sage and a tablespoon of dried parsley flakes. And that'll get you right in the ballpark, same flavor. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to get some of this twine here, this cooking twine. I'm going to get some scissors. I'm going to cut 5 strings here, about 12 inches long each. The twine ball for cooking, okay? And it's like $2.50 at the local grocery store. Alright, so next we want to do our double overhanded knots that I was talking about. So turn this way, right? Don't worry, you want to roll this here. Let's roll it shut, okay? When you cut it, it's gonna look like, you know, kind of like a little pinwheel, and it's gonna look really, really nice. So there you go. We rolled it. Let's get the first string or twine under here, and we're going to keep it nice and tight. I'm going to do the first one in the middle. 2 double overhanded knots. Here's 1. Here is 2. Maybe you should make yours about 1.5 feet. Alright, there's 1. Keep going. Keep going. Let's bring the next one over. Alright, we're about to go for our next one. Nice and tight. Keep it together. You basically turn this piece of pork into like a burrito. Alright, so on the top, salt and pepper. Salt and pepper all over the top. And then we're going to come back with some olive oil. Some more olive oil on top. There you go. Olive oil right on top, okay? Feel free to mop this whole thing up here. Just like this, okay? You're gonna get everything. So here we go. This is our pork loin that we've opened up, right? And take your pork loin that we tied up with the herbs inside. We're gonna put it right on top of this pan. You're gonna hear it sizzle. There you go. That's what you want to hear. All right, leave it in there for 45 minutes. When it comes out, you're gonna love it. I guarantee. All right, so we're ready to go here. Woo! Looking good, looking good, looking good. Here is our herb roasted pork loin as it's come out after 45 minutes. Of course, you don't want it to go too much longer because you don't want it to dry out. If there's a little bit of pink, you're okay. So I'm gonna let it sit for 5 minutes before I cut it. When you're cooking meat, it tightens up. It brings all the juice to the top, and if you cut it, it's gonna throw all its juice out, and then it's totally dry. So we're gonna give it 5 minutes just to rest, and then we're gonna cut the string off, and then we're gonna go ahead and carve it up. Okay, so we've been resting for about 5 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer my pork loin over here. Nice little serving platter here. Cut off the twine. And I need to remember, I tied 5, so I gotta cut 5, right? 1, 2, 5. So we cut them. Let's go ahead and pull them off now. It cooked and it stayed shut now. Had we not cinched it up with the twine, it would have fallen apart. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut it, and I'm gonna let you have a look at how this comes out when we are done. Let's start right here on this end. All right. Okay. When you cut this, this will go good with any kind of side. Wow, look at that. Can you see that? Can you see that pinwheel look? See how this is coming out? Do I need to get it closer? Can you see that? See how it rolled up and it's full of the herbs? So here we go. We're cutting it this way. I'm cutting it in about half-inch slices here, straight down. And just look at that. Am I doing this justice? Can you guys see this here? See these pinwheels here? The way they're coming out? There you go. And there's herbs all inside. That's a little bit crunchy there. And I know it's gonna come out really, really good. You're gonna enjoy this here. This is another one of those must-tries. This pork loin. If you're in a pinch, if you don't know what to cook for dinner, you can do this in an hour, just like I showed you. Follow it, as I said. Go to your club store, where you find the big pork loins. You can have pork a couple of days, a couple of meals. You'll have leftovers the next day. It's just something easy you can do. Very, very tasty. Once again, I'm Steve Lopez. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and then right on the bottom you're gonna see subscribe. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell to be notified. Thank you so much. Be on the lookout. But the next time you're seeing this, we should have our merchandise sample so you guys can see our t-shirts. This is Stay Home, Eat Great. My name is Steve Lopez. God bless you and be safe.